What is up, you guys? It is Highlife 128 here. Very, very excited to be coming to you from my brand new house. I just bought it. Very excited to move in here. Finally, it was all done. I had a lot of work to do, a lot of stuff that needed to get done before the shoes, so I had to kind of put that first, sort of postpone some reviews and stuff like that. I have not slowed down on pickups. I have tons of shoes to review. Probably got upwards of 10 pairs that I got sort of a backlog on reviews. So I'm gonna start them. Get back in the swing of things, doing regular reviews. You are looking at my shoe room right here behind me. As you can see, my shelving. I have upwards of about 100 pairs here. Most of which still dead stock, just waiting for the crappy weather to calm down here in the Northeast. Most of us don't, at least I don't un-DS sneakers usually from October to about April. So just waiting for that to kind of cool down. That's why a lot of the shoes you guys see I have are still dead stock. That's the reason why. It's not that I don't ever wear my shoes. Some shoes I do keep dead stock, but that would be why. So again, here in my new shoe room, very excited to be here. I have a couple unboxings to do, stuff that I actually waited to unbox for this purpose, because I did want to do it from my new shoe room and make it special. And I know I kind of got sidetracked. I was going to do a best of 2013 sort of showdown. I ended up doing one episode in my old house, and sort of got sidetracked, as I mentioned with the move. So I'm going to try and get back in the swing of things there. It does take a little bit longer, but I will eventually get to it, even though we're sort of approaching the about a quarter of the way through 2014. I don't think it's too late to recap on 2013. So let's get to an unboxing here. First unboxing of the new house, the new shoe room. It's going to be kind of an obscure one. It is coming to you from Dick's Sporting Goods. Don't see that name very often when people doing unboxings. I was really excited to get this shoe. I actually ended up with two pairs. This is my second pair. Actually, the other pair is somewhere down there. All my shoes are pretty well organized, starting with 3s and 4s and 5s up here, and more Jordans down below, going into the 12s. And then all the stuff over here is all my Nikes, and then I have a bunch of non-Nike Jordan stuff on a shelf over there. I'll show you another time. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Again, I do have another pair of these that I already have unboxed, but I did want to save this one to show you guys. Invoice. And it is a Jordan box. Again, Dick's Sporting Goods. Not something you don't think of Jordan or Dick's, when you think of one or the other. So pretty random, but actually the J23 app. If you guys don't follow him, he's got a really sick app for release dates, Jordan release dates. But if you follow him on Twitter, he always hits up Twitter with restocks, links on Saturdays, everything. Best app to follow. Definitely, short of just following all the companies yourself and waiting for restocks, which is a pain. J23 is on his shit. So I got these thanks to him, so shout out to him. Again, I got two pairs of these. They restocked them. Then I think they sold out again, and they might have restocked them for a second time, but I've been waiting for these to come around. Originally I was going to get them on East Bay, but East Bay sold out real quick. There's actually two versions, but I'll get into that here in a second. Size 10. Jordan 12 Retro MCS. It is black, gym red, white, and metallic silver. And if you look at that price, you're seeing it right. It's $80. $80. So, looks like these ones have already been tried on, maybe something like that. Anyway, these are the Jordan 12 Playoff Cleat. That's right, a Jordan retro cleat. Not something you see very often, which is why I made sure to pick up 2 pairs. For those of you who don't know, I do play competitive paintball, which is a real sport. Those require cleats. And I do have some Jordan cleats that I never really got into a review on those, but these are what I normally wear here. Pretty nice looking cleat, but these definitely take the cake. These are ridiculous. I don't have a pair of the playoff 12s that released. I believe they released in late 2012, they released in 2012, so I don't have a pair of those, unfortunately. I was sleeping on kicks in 2012, a lot of them anyway, but so I don't really have anything to compare these to, but you know, the quality's on point as far as the construction. Materials definitely different from the other 12s that I have, so I would imagine they're different from the playoffs. It's very rare to see a Jordan retro cleat, and I really hope that they do more of them. But the outsole, or the cleat, I guess you could say, these ones that I got are the plastic. MCS being molded something, I would assume. Molded construction, whatever. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below if you know. They also do make a metal cleat version for football. Well, I think they're both for baseball, but the metal cleat version, those are about $120, I believe. So either way, I wanted the plastic ones in. For those of you who don't know, again, competitive paintball, you can't have metal cleats. You slide into the bunkers, you could pop the things. They're basically big, inflatable, sort of like a big inflatable sled or something. You know, it can pop pretty easily. So wanted to go with plastic, plus they were about $50 cheaper, 40 to 50 bucks, so it was just a win-win, easy double cop for me. I have a feeling that these are going to be kind of coveted in the future, because Jordan Brand never puts out something like this, so it's pretty interesting. They did sell out quick. The plastic ones sold out quick. The metal ones you can still get on Eastbay and Dick's Sporting Goods, I believe, if you feel like spending the money. Definitely worth it. But so the plastic ones, as you can see, it comes with a Nike cleat, sort of like these ones. I don't think Jordan Brand makes their own cleats as far as the actual spikes. So Nike does have, you get your big silver Nike logo. Says Nike Power Channel. I don't really know what that is. Something maybe, I don't know, channel air or water or what, you know, debris. Either way, mostly silver on the bottom. You do have some black. As you can see, the spikes going around the edge, they're all silver tipped with black along the top of them. Then you have some smaller spikes on the inner, towards the inner part of the foot, that are all black. And then towards the heel, more of those black and silver spikes. The outsole, or the midsole rather, definitely different. Obviously from any Jordan 12, it's just straight up Nike from here down. So you do have a different sort of design here than you would on the normal 12s. Sort of white foam construction. Got little design elements there. And then it comes around to your Nike swoosh there in the back. All in white, of course. More of that foam. Then around the front, at the bottom of the toe cap, you have a molded piece of plastic here, um, just to sort of keep everything together. It's very, very rigid piece of plastic there in silver. The upper, predominantly black, but the parts that are white, it is normally a leather that's made to look like a reptile print. However, on these you can see there's leather reptile print, but it's covered by a piece of plastic, so it's almost like a reptile print patent leather. I don't know. I would assume it is leather under it, but it is definitely patent on top. And you can see the reptile print design in there. So it does look a little shinier than normal because that's why. The actual the print though stays true. That's on the outside of your forefoot here, leading into your little silver Jumpman tab there in a little piece of leather. And then around the other side you have that same little piece of silver leather with more of that reptile sort of pattern. I would assume just to protect you while you're playing sports. I think they really assume that these are actually going to be, you know, worn playing sports as they should be. You know, nobody's really wearing these casually, so they did want to make them functional as well as fashionable. So protecting that reptile print leathers, which would normally be prone to damage and dirt, I think was a good idea. The rest of the upper, black tumbled leather, not necessarily the highest quality, if it is even tumbled leather. It looks like it. It sort of feels like it. You can tell it's cheaper. It's not like the, for instance, the Steel 10s or the Powder Blue 10s we've just got, which are really nice tumbled leather. I've really been digging the leather Jordan Brand's been putting out. These are sort of plasticky, but again, they were only $80, and I think they were going for more function, easier to clean, more durable. But again, it does look pretty close. You can just feel it's a little plasticky, but no big deal. I still, you know, like the way it looks. So around the back, you've got the normal tab that you would have on the 12s, Jordan, quality inspired by the greatest player ever. That's all in white with a red stitched border. You get your red jump and a little black, or a little white box there with your pull tab. The laces, they might be, I believe they're the same. They're rope laces, pretty thin rope laces, but they are rope laces nonetheless. And then of course you have the tongue, which the tongue is definitely different, as far as I can tell anyway. Again, I don't have these, you know, all I have is the taxis and the Gamma 12s to compare them by, but the tongue seems different. It's sort of a stretchy neoprene almost material. I feel like it's probably hug your foot a little bit better, but it does have that same 2-3 stitched on there with that tumbled leather or tumbled leatherette up top of the tongue with your tiny red Jumpman. The lace lips on this, just like the normal one, they're silver. They have a little Jumpman on there. Plastic. I don't believe they're real metal. Definitely not. I like how they are shiny. I don't like the matte colored ones on the taxis. I think that's a little chintzy, but either way, they are pretty nice on these. Insole, I believe it's a little bit different. I can't imagine that they did this on the playoffs with a red insole. It looks a little different. Doesn't seem very Jordan Brand to me, but maybe they did. Let me know in the comments below. But on these, either way, you have a red insole with a white Jumpman. And I guess that's about it, folks. I was pretty excited to bring you guys this review. You know, it's a little different, a little outside the box. You don't see many reviews on these on YouTube. So, and the fact that they're still available, the only difference would be the spikes on the bottom are metal. So, if you guys play baseball, football, I know the spike pattern's a little bit different, but I mean, walking around on the field on these, people that know shoes, that's going to be huge. You see NFL players, a lot of NFL players wearing Jordan Retros. I just think that's so cool. I wish they would do that a lot more. You know, maybe not kill it, but you know, just certain certain retros would look really good as a cleat, sort of like these. So I'm glad that Jordan Brand did that. Either way, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Coming to you from my brand new shoe room here in my new house. I'm going to go ahead and do another unboxing real quick, maybe another couple reviews. We'll bang a few out. Please like, comment, subscribe. I've finally hit over 100 subscribers. I think believe I'm north of 30,000 views now, so I'm really getting up there. I'm hoping that my new setting helps me out a little bit. So please like, comment, subscribe, you guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in a few.